Hey, welcome in. We're back for another daily service. I love this song. I told you I love this song. This thing plays for like an hour on YouTube. We have so many good songs that just make you feel abundant. Let you know money is coming to you.
Rise again.
Yes. How my Instagram doing? Let's go. Come on.
Money flows straight through. I am right, strong and high. Cash comes easy, reaching sky.
Hear that? Cash comes easy, reach the sky, honey.
Focus, bold, I
Oh
hold
my
my
God.
ground.
Yeah.
Everyday wealth comes around.
Come on. We talk about money today, baby. Let's go. Yes. I am geeked up for today. Geeked up. Y'all know I love talking about money, okay? But I gotta let y'all know why I love talking about money. We are going to have this here conversation right away. Okay, I'm done. I promise. Yes. Oh, welcome back for another daily service. This is going to be an amazing conversation. Like I said, all week we're talking money. All week we're talking money, honey. And let me tell you, it's so funny. One day my dad asked me, why you always want to talk about money? And I was like, man, I mean, let's be real. Money is how we are able to purchase the things that we want to purchase. A. B, many of us don't want to talk about money because we've been taught and programmed crazy when it comes to money. And C, honestly, I love manifesting money with ease. And so everybody and anybody that I can take with me to help them manifest money with ease, let's go. Okay, that's why I like talking about money. The more of us good people with a lot of money do good things. I had a beautiful conversation with my client last night. And that's exactly what she was telling me. All the beautiful things that she is going to do with her money. And all I'm sitting here thinking is that's exactly why you deserve the funds. You deserve the abundance. You deserve the prosperity because you, being the good, amazing human being that you are, will do good things with the money. Okay. And we all know that. And so the more of you that I can get manifesting money, okay, abundance, love, success, whatever it is that you are on your way to manifesting, the better the world will be. Okay. And I'm going to be real with y'all. Hey, Lucifer Morningstar, you get me every time. I don't know if y'all seen that show, Lucifer. It is not what you think. Everybody I tell to watch that show, look, I'm getting hot just talking about it. It's not what you think. Everybody I tell to watch that show, Lucifer, I say, you need to go watch it. Oh, wow. When I tell you informational, inspirational, like watching Lucifer had me go read my Bible. Okay. It had me go read my Bible. So I highly recommend it. It is not what you think. It is fabulous. So hello, Lucifer Morningstar. Welcome to the party. Okay. So we are going to be in here today talking about your money identity. I said this before. We're going to keep saying it again. Let's be honest. Most of our money identities are rooted in other people's shit. Hello, somebody. Most of us have been programmed to think, believe, and feel a certain way about money based on other people's stuff. You know, OPS, other people's shit. And now here we are running around with these money identities that do not match what we feel inside that do not match our dreams. And you're not the only one. Okay, let's not sit here and get it twisted and sit up here and play and pretend like you the only one out here that got some money shit. Okay, and that's the thing. When we operate from these identities, we are literally creating more of the shit. Other people's shit. Okay, and so I'm here to tell you that you get to create the identity that you want to live. You no longer have to be a victim to other people's stuff, the OPS of it all, if you will. Okay, other people's thoughts, other people's feelings. Thank you, Ilya. Thank you. Other people's junk. We over here holding on to other people's junk so heavy that we are keeping ourselves, blocking ourselves from the money. And again, it's not like you're sitting here doing it intentionally. This is not on purpose. We are operating from our subconscious behaviors. What is a subconscious behavior? It is something that you are doing just regularly. When you breathe, do you tell yourself, girl, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out? No, breathing is subconscious. Okay. Yes. What's up, Candace Johnson? Hey, boo. Breathing is subconscious, right? When you are driving, have you ever been driving to anywhere, work, wherever you go regularly, and you just one day mentally drift off, but you end up at work? You did it subconsciously. Let's be real. When we learn to drive, and we're shifting. Oh, for all my people that drive sticks, shout out to y'all. You guys are the real MVPs. Something I never learned. Okay. I never learned to drive a stick. But if you are driving a stick, or say just driving your car and you're hitting the gas pedal, hitting the brake, hitting the gas pedal, hitting the brake, you're not telling your legs to do these things. You are literally doing them. Oh, thank you. Lucifer, little sweet pie, said, I make him happy. You are very beautiful. Thank you. But you are doing it subconsciously. Your foot hits the gas and hits the brake. This is a subconscious behavior. You can do the same thing when it comes to your money. You can consciously repel it, subconsciously repel it, and you can subconsciously attract it and become a magnet. So what are we doing? We have to check in. And I see all the love in here on TikTok. I'm so sorry. Look, y'all, I get easily distracted, so I will sit here and be having whole conversations. But I'm from Cali, baby, okay? And let's go. So at the end of the day, all right, Ansar, I see you. At the end of the day, we have to remember that everything that we desire, we are the creators of said thing. And how are we creating? Oftentimes, it's based upon subconscious programming and conditioning that we have received from others. It could be parents, it could be sisters, it could be friends, it could be cousins, it could be brothers, it could be teachers, right? But we have been subconsciously programmed to behave in which the way we do. Thank you. So I love your hair. Yes, I'm growing it out. I want this to be long and big and full. Okay, so this is what we're doing today. We're going deeper on this switch in identity, because even when money comes and your identity hasn't changed, we lose it. We sabotage it. We push it away, because money is only responding to the identity, to the thoughts, to the subconscious ideas underneath the surface. It's not responding to your hustle. It's not responding to you working hard. And let's be real, you will receive when you do these things. But at the end of the day, even when there's people hustling and working hard, because if honestly, okay, let's be real. Let's be real. This is going to be harsh. This is going to be harsh. I don't mean to hurt nobody's feelings up in here, okay? But let's be real. If we were to honestly gauge working hard on how much people make, wouldn't the people who work in the fields be making more money? Wouldn't our teachers, especially in the United States, be making more money? So we know it's not the effort. Haven't you heard of people who sat up there and just did a couple things in a couple hours and they like, man, today was $1 million day. What you do that made it $1 million day? We were just out to lunch. Right? Why is that? Why do some people barely have to put any effort in while others have to put in all the effort? And that money contrast is very obvious. We know it ain't got nothing to do with the effort. But the people who are making the big money in like a couple hours, I've seen people, I made $1 million in a month. You're like, good God. Right? To you, it's out of our mind. We've never thought of making no million in a month. But to that person, it was easy. It was flow. It was just what naturally was meant to happen next. So I want you to ask yourself, what is your identity? And you can really realize what your identity is just by looking at your bank account. It's going to make some of us, all right, let's show your nails. It's going to make some of us a little uncomfortable because some of us are identifying with I'm broke. You're saying it to your friends. You're saying it to your family. You're saying it into response of things that you know that you want. Some of us are identifying with money is always tight. You're saying it to your kids. You're saying it about your finances. You're saying it every time you get a bill. You're saying it every time you swipe your card. You're saying it every time you pay your mortgage. Right? Some of us are operating in the identity is in I can never get ahead. You're saying it every time you're applying for a promotion. You're saying it every time you see somebody else doing better than you and you start comparing yourself. That's the thing. What are you identifying as? And this is my favorite one. This is my favorite one. Some of us are identifying as, but I'm trying, baby. I'm trying is an identity. I'm trying is actually not even an action. I'm trying is just what you're identifying as. I'm trying. When we're no longer trying, we are. We've become. This is who I be. Okay. And so when you start to notice yourself trying, wishing, hoping, check yourself. What identity am I hanging out in? Am I hanging out in just the hopes, wish, and dreams? Or am I hanging out in the this is already mine? Right? Or maybe you just don't say none at all, but you're feeling it. You're thinking it underneath the surface. You just ain't telling nobody. You trying to hide from it. Like, oh, this really ain't bothering me. I'm just going to hide over here and pretend like this ain't it. Right? But these still create your actions. They still create what you do next. They still create your reality. So we need to decide an identity. This can't be, oh, whatever happens, happens. Stop letting your life just happen to you. Life is brought for you, brought here for you. It's so funny. I heard something today. It was so good. Y'all have to understand. Before I come here live, I do a lot of things. A lot of things. I do. I be meditating. I get my prayer on. I do EFT tapping. I be journaling, right? I got a lot of things that I do, but most specifically, I like to educate myself and listen to things and, take my knowledge further for this, not just for me, but for you. So we can all gain the knowledge and get more insight into how all this works, right? That's why I'm going back to school to get my PhD, right? I want us to have more insight to how all this works. So I was literally listening to Abraham, Esther Hicks this morning. If you don't know who they are, please go look them up. Esther Hicks channels Abraham. It's a beautiful thing. But Esther Hicks was talking about how, she was at the airport. I love this story so much. She was at the airport and she was hesitating to go, whether she was going to go in front of this guy or this guy was going to go in front of her. But the guy went in front of her, right? And she ended up going. And by the time she went, she gets stopped. Now they're going through all her stuff, right? And she's sitting there wondering, like, what kind of energetic vibration did I put out here to get me into this line where I get picked to get my stuff to for her to go through? And she ends up talking to the woman. The woman's like, well, where are you going? Because she had like a whole bunch of stuff in her bag. And Esther was like, well, I'm on my way to, do a conference on, manifesting. I'm on vibration, on, what Esther talks about, law of attraction. And the lady was like, oh my God, I love that stuff. And started asking Esther all these questions. And then that's when Esther realized, oh my God, that's why I'm here. I'm here so I can engage and talk with this young lady. Now, it brought me to thinking because oftentimes we'll be going through things, right? Like talking to my client last night, she was like listing out all these bad experiences with people with money. And I was like, I feel you. I feel you. I feel where we get stuck is I've gone through this. And now we put on this armor, these defenses, these emotional pieces of armor to protect ourselves from what we've been through before. But the reality of it is everything that you're going through is for you. You may not know why it's for you until you finish going through it, but it's for you. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. So if you are in a financial like, oh my God, I don't know what's going on, know this. Everything that is happening in this financial experience is happening for you. You don't have to put on your emotional armor to protect yourself from financial whatever, ruin, whatever you think may happen next, because that's where many of us go. We think that we're going to just lose it all. I don't want to become homeless. We're looking at the worst case scenarios. But what if we begin to look at the best case scenarios? What is this doing, not just for me, but for the people around me? Because every experience that you're experiencing is happening for you and for those around you. And the crazy part about it is Esther even mentioned this story that I just told, it didn't just benefit me in the moment or the girl in the moment. Now it's benefiting all of you. And this is how this works. Now it's benefiting all of us. No matter what your experience, no matter how hard it may be, or I didn't want to go through this, or I can't believe this happened to me. It's not just happening for you, it's happening for all of us. So I want us to remember that whatever wounds that you may have, go back and take a peek at them. Whatever identity that you consider yourself having currently with money, take a look at it and ask yourself, what did I learn here? How is this benefiting me? And if you don't know yet, just give it some time. The answer will come. Just ask the question, how is this a benefit? And the answer will come. I'm sorry, it's on topic, but off topic of what we're talking about. But at the same time, it is your identity that is shifting. And as you are shifting your identity to somebody who, there's two different things. There is a growth mindset and there's a fixed mindset. A fixed mindset, that person is everything's happening to me, nothing good is happening for me, right? A growth mindset is somebody who is looking at the adversities and saying, what did I learn? How did this grow me? How am I better because of it? And then not just keeping it to themselves, but sharing it with others. Right? And so I love that we are able to shift this identity. If you identify as wealthy, you move wealthy. A wealthy person understands. That's why they say, they'll make the investment. My son right now, love my little snickerdoodle. My son, he's going to be 21 in almost another month. And he's been day trading, right? This has been his thing. He day trading. And I'm sitting here like, I don't understand it. It's not something, don't come over here, ask me no questions. We didn't send him to people to ask questions to. Do your thing, boo. Do your thing, right? He making money. He is making great money doing this. And he has a friend who wants to do it with him. And he gonna tell his friend, hey, you know what? It depends on how much you invest. And his friend was like, what? I mean, all I can really give up is about this much. And he said, well, expect to make about this much. He said, I invest bigger because I know it pays out bigger. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to wealth, when you move like a wealthy person, you don't look at failure like a bad thing. You look at it as a stepping stone. What will I learn? How will I be better? If you identify as an abundant person, you're going to move as an abundant person, meaning you're not going to be looking at the negative of the things. You're going to be looking at the positive and the greatness of what's to come. And it's so funny to me because I consider myself to be a very abundant person when it comes to attracting money and a very abundant person when it comes to attracting love. And I'm going to go there with love right now. Right. And so when I move, when it comes to love, I don't move in a way where I'm stingy with my love. I give my love. I give compliments. I am always constantly telling people I adore them. I love them. I hug people. I touch people. I am a loving individual and I give it out willingly. And that love is always flowing right back to me. And instead of me walking around with walls up, guess what? I offer and hold my arms out for all the love. I'm ready to take it in. And so that also goes with being able to receive compliments in abundance, being able to be loved in abundance by others. If you identify as somebody who is supported, you move as somebody who is supported. Meaning, when somebody offers to open the door for you, you walk through it and turn around and say thank you. All right. That means when somebody offered to carry your whatever, hey, thank you. I appreciate that because I am supported. Okay. It doesn't mean pretending. This is you taking on the identity of somebody who is supported. And the more that you practice it out there in the world, the more that you receive more wealth, more abundance, more support. If I'm moving like a wealthy person, like I said, I'm investing in me. There's a lady I love learning from, Ashley Kirkwood. I love learning from Ashley Kirkwood. She is the bomb. Okay. She does Speak Your Way to Cash. She teaches you how to, land corporate clients and stuff like that. Right. And schools and all that great stuff. And so the amazing part about her is she'll let you know I'm a millionaire. She left $300,000 a year job to start her business. And now she makes millions. Okay. But she'll let you know real quick, I invest in my education. She invests. She said something along the lines of $100,000 in maybe a quarter or something in getting coaching, mentorship, things of that nature. She moves as a wealthy person. So today, that's what we're going to do. We're going to practice this new identity. I want you to know the version of you who makes the money you desire. And yes, we're talking money. Think about the money. Talk about the money. Esther Hicks even said it today in the video I was watching. She was like, so many of us have this idea. First of all, because the man was talking about winning the lotto, and she was like, we're putting this emotional tether on, I'm not supposed to win money this way. Right. And she was like, if there was a Brinks truck that just pulled up and then all the money fell out of the truck, you could either think of it in one of two ways. Money is flowing to me easily and effortlessly, or you can think about it as that ain't my money. Okay. And so we have to begin to believe it's already yours. It's already yours. So you got to know what this version of you and how this version of you operates so your identity can pick up on it. Because once your identity picks up on it, you become a magnet for it. So how does this individual think? It's my millionaire self. Y'all know me. I'm my millionaire self. I know how my millionaire self thinks. I know how my millionaire self moves. I know how my millionaire self speaks. I'm learning how my millionaire self sells. Okay. How does your millionaire self show up online? Mine like this. Hello. How does your millionaire, or again, mine's my millionaire self. You pick yours. Yours can be thousandaires. Yours can be a billionaire. I have a client. Hers is a billionaire. And I was listening to this music, this affirmation music recently, and it was like, I am a billionaire, honey. I picked up that phone so quick to call her. Hey, billionaire friend, because she's the one I think about now when I hear billion. Because to me, in my head, now that's her identity. Oh, we talking co-creation now, baby. Okay. Because when other people start to show up in their identity, you see them in that way. So how does she show up online? How does she respond when a bill comes in? Right? How does she feel when money lands? I want you to be that individual today. Sit like her, him, they. Smile like her, him, they would, right? Breathe like them. Feel like them. And I want you to think this all day long. Whatever that human is, I am wealthy. Maybe you're manifesting the support. I am supported. You be that all day long. I'm going to tell you right now, I got an affirmation I've been saying all day. But more money is coming to me today. Okay. More money is coming to me today. I am supported. I am abundant. Money responds to me. Okay. I move like the woman who has it, the man who has it. I move like the person who has it. Okay. We are moving like that today in everything that we do. Matter of fact, I meant to put my necklace on. But I have a necklace that I'm gonna put on with all the little shiny and lots of little gems on it, right? I'm gonna put my necklace on today because it makes me feel like that wealthy woman. Maybe it's a set of earrings that make you feel like that. But I want us to move like that today. Not because of anything, but because you deserve. This identity is going to take your shift because we've been programmed. We've been operating based upon what other people have programmed us to do, to think. That's what Esther Hicks was saying. She said we didn't got so good at it. Here we are thinking to ourselves that we can't get money by winning the lotto because it's just, like it has this type of stigma to it. But however you receive money, you get to receive money however you want to receive it, right? And so when I sit in the idea of I get to receive money however I want to receive it, this is exciting. It can come into me. I tell you all the time, in expected and unexpected ways. I'm open. The door is wide open for all the ways. I'm ready for the money to show up. Right? I'm not turning nothing down. But we've gotten to the point where not only do we start to think, oh, I can't get money like that. That's no good. That's a bad thing. I shouldn't. Then we switch it around to money is the root of all evil. And we got stuck there. Man, we've been hanging out there, a lot of us. Money is the root of all evil. Really? Okay. So we have to be the identity shifters. Because remember, society, family, friends, old identities, even who you are as a human being, generationally, we've been passed down with certain things. I was having a conversation with a money mindset coach just yesterday. And she was talking about me, being an African American woman. She's also, she's a BIPOC woman, a woman of color. And she was like, as women of color, we've been told. And so this narrative has not just come from our own narratives or our family narratives, but it's societal narratives that we're fighting. And so, and I don't want to consider it fighting. We're not fighting, really. We just get to shift. We get to choose. We get to decide this new identity. But you got to know what it looks like. You got to know what it feels like. You got to know who they are. And the shift will happen naturally, easily, effortlessly, the more that you hang out in it. Okay. And so That's why I'm coming here. I mean, daily service, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with daily service for so many reasons. And the number one reason being is the fact that I want to remind you of your greatness. I want to remind you that you are the creator and you've been brought here to create. And I don't really just want to remind you, I want to offer you a space to create within. Okay? Because we are creating inside the Manifest That Shit society. I am offering you spaces, locations where you can manifest quickly with some of my quickies. I got quick manifest meditations, quick EFT tappings, quick, affirmation series. I have a making money moves whole, oh my God, 21 days. And it is powerful. I'm still dropping days because we're still within the 21 days. So 21 days of making money moves, get in. You get the first 14 days free. So get in here and start manifesting with us. I got mirror work. Oh my gosh, my client, that's all she talks about. She was like, the mirror work, Jack. Woo! She said, it's been changing my life. You want to change your identity? Start talking to yourself in the mirror. Matter of fact, that's what I encourage you to do today. Once you know the identity that you're stepping into, I want you to talk to that identity in the mirror. Be like, hey girl, hey boy, hey, how you doing? You know what I mean? I see you. You've already done it. You've already accomplished it, and I'm proud of you. Get excited, jump up and down, give yourself a high five, blow some kisses at yourself. Okay. But get in the mirror and connect with that identity. But I have, look, 7 of those type of identity works. Not just that, but it's other ones that you can do in the mirror. So come join us in the society and see, right? But there's so many things. I want to just create a space where more of us can manifest with ease. We're not taking the time to manifest. I got a lot of my queens out there. You know who you are. Okay. You ain't spending that much time on you intentionally creating the reality you want to live. That's one of the things in the 21 days that we're doing, setting your intentions for the day and saying, this is how my day gonna go, and setting the intentions for it. That is powerful. You ain't never wrote down how you want your day to go and you watch it manifest in real life that day. Ooh, I dare you to try. I dare you to try. Right? So come inside the Manifest That Shit Society and get this good here manifesting activities, these activations, honey. Because this is all about the experience. I'm not here to just talk to you about manifesting or preach to you about it or even tell you how to do it. I'm here to show you. You hear me? Show you. Okay. So join me inside the society. It is real in there. It is fabulous. It is fun. Okay. Matter of fact, it's about to turn into an app here soon. So please get in. VIP Hunty. VIP gets so much good stuff. It ain't even funny. I'm actually not even coaching one-to-one anymore. I'm gonna be talking to my clients about it soon. I will no longer be coaching one-to-one inside a program. If you want to get me one-to-one, this is how you do it, through VIP. They get to come and talk to me once a month and we work it out. Plus, every week I go live. VIP gets to join me inside Zoom and ask me questions. And on top of that, there is a Coach Jackie AI coming. So if you want help and I'm not around and you can't get to me, I got you, boo. Okay. But that's all inside VIP and so much more. So come join us inside the Manifest That Shit Society. I promise you, this is a group of women you will never forget. And we co-create with one another. So come in there, drop what you're manifesting, and let us see it with you. All right. But I want you to remember, more than anything else, today, what we are doing for our week of creating, attracting, bringing in the money. Our subconscious mind learns through the repetition. Your nervous system learns through being familiar. Okay. Your identity is built through this practice. So when you repeatedly rehearse, act like it's a play. Act like today is a play and you are the actor acting out the life of your dreams. Your body starts to act like this is the norm. Your eyes will start to see the opportunities. Your ears will start to hear where the right person at the right place at the right time is needing you. Okay. So we need abundance to feel normal. And that's the only way we stop sabotaging it. You may be secretly sabotaging your abundance. You don't even know it. So we are making this normal. So we're shifting into that identity today. This is how I'm moving. I'm moving as my millionaire self. And let me tell you, oh, it has been changing everything. It has been changing everything. How I do business, how my business is set up, how I'm attracting people, everything has changed. So we're shifting our identity. So know who you are when it comes to the money you want to bring in. Know who you're being and know who you want to be. Become familiar with it. If you're not sure who it is, look at your bank account. That'll tell you everything. Okay. And so join me inside the society. If you are in the Bay Area, come join me live. This is beautiful. I love coming live here, but me in person is on a whole nother level. Come join me live. We are going to be doing from working for money to attracting it. Okay. And we are doing that in person. This is not a come and learn. This is a come and do, come and create, come and manifest with me. Okay. We're going deeper into this identity energy and we're attracting money in a completely different way. We're no longer trying to hustle for it. We are trying to receive it. Not even trying, we're receiving it. All right. So I adore y'all. That was it for today for daily service. Thank you for hanging out with me. This is going to be phenomenal. I see you. You are meant to create the reality you want to see. Life is happening for you, not to you. Okay. So we are creating this with our new identity. I love y'all with all my heart. I'm going to see you tomorrow for another daily service. We're going to continue talking about money tomorrow, and I'll see you then. All right. Talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye.